Hello everyone, welcome. Sylvie here. This is Sun and Moon energy readings. I'm going to get right into a quick little energy reading for the sign of Gemini. This reading is for the sign of Gemini, but all are welcome here. If something speaks to you, you're more than welcome to it. Just keep in mind this is just a general reading for the collective, not going to resonate with everyone. Already done a pre-shuffle of the two decks, quickly meditated on the energy for Gemini, and just seeing what messages Spirit has for Gemini. At the bottom of the deck we have the Sun card, Seven of Swords, and Judgment. We have the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. It's 4:20 on the clock. Yeah, I was getting this energy. The Five of Wands came out twice in the pre-shuffle, so I was getting this energy of you fighting for a position, fighting for some type of recognition, really fighting for some type of position, a new beginning here. Yeah, something you've had your eye on here. You want another chance at something here. So let's see what Spirit has to say. That Queen of Cups, that water energy, I'm just feeling like this is something, wow, that's really close to your heart. Maybe you even have some feelings over, and then the Five of Cups, yeah. That makes sense. But we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so no matter. Five of Cups came out for you last time. I'm getting this energy, yeah, with this water energy right here. This river here, I feel like you're really ready to move away from that Five of Cups energy, actually, and move towards, like, maybe get on a ship, get on a boat, get on a plane, get in a car, whatever, and maybe even cross that bridge, whatever. Go to the other side of this, so go to a new area, a new space. It could even just be a new headspace, right? It doesn't have to be actually relocating. But there is a new beginning here with that Sun card. So more about this energy for Gemini. Wow, Gemini. High Priestess has really been your card lately. So I feel like with this, more of this water energy here, which again has been coming out for you a lot lately. You could have a lot of water placement in your chart, but I think there's also been just like a lot of water energy happening lately. Wow. I think you see when the time is right to move in a new direction, right? I'm almost like really getting some like tropical energy here behind the High Priestess. So yeah, with this water here, Three of Swords, wow, and the Six of Swords. Holy shit, Gemini. Yeah, you are definitely getting in a boat, getting in a ship, maybe getting on a plane and going somewhere else. King of Swords, the Tower. This is pretty major. It could be a major separation here again, or just leaving a company. It doesn't have to be a person per se. With the Ace of Swords, I think there's major clarity. There could even be another opportunity coming in here. So heavy water energy, Spirit is saying use your intuition, right? This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I am getting heavy travel energy, heavy relocating, heavy movement. Maybe you know, like things are starting to open up and flow again. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands. When I picked it up, it was in reverse, but no matter. We can read it as this because I do feel like there's, yeah, Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Six of Cups and the Lovers. You're coming home to something, I feel like here. It could be just something of self, right? Doesn't have to necessarily be a message coming in or an offer or whatever, but I feel like there could very well be. We will clarify. Wow, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, more about this energy, and then we'll clarify. More about this energy. Alright, so the Three of Cups wanted to come out. We have that Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like you are moving away from this Five of Cups energy. I almost feel like it's like, yeah, you're moving away from this. This is really intense. This has kind of been the energy for y'all, and I feel like you're ready for it, you know? So we have double fives, double threes here. There could be a separation from, you know, a company, a person, place, a thing. But I'm getting more of an energy of maybe a company or some people you were working with, or just needing to move in general. You're just not happy where you are. You don't feel like you fit in here. I feel like there's this energy of where you need to be your true authentic self, and I feel like that's something that's being blocked or something. More about this Five of Cups energy. More about this Five of Cups energy. Looking at their boots here, and they just look like really wet, like worn, and it's just like a long journey, a lot of travel. Eight of Wands, more about this energy. So we have double Eight of Wands. That's a lot of cards, but the Ace of Pentacles was there. More about this energy. Okay, so something's coming in with that Eight of Wands. Still a lot of cards. We have the Queen of Cups, which wanted to come out in the pre-shuffle, right? It was at the bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, again, on this energy I'm getting where it's something that's like really, it's like a soul connection. It's like something here, something that it's very personal. I think you want to be able to help others. I do feel this energy of collaboration, of healing, of giving, of loving. But there's money attached here with that Queen of Pentacles. There's wealth. There's some sort of, right? And also that Six of Pentacles as well. That's having enough to go around, having enough to give to others. So something's coming in here. I think that's going to appeal to your creative nature, your sensitive nature, your emotional nature. But it's a powerful thing that's going to elevate your status, I feel like, elevate your wealth. And then with that three, there's a lot of celebratory energy, leaving behind negative energy, right? More about this High Priestess. Again, heavy water energy. The Strength card, yeah. I think, yeah, Magician, Queen of Wands, wow, heavy, heavy energy here again with that High Priestess and Magician. So we have a match here. But take this how this resonates for you. This, again, could just be you being in balance of that masculine and feminine energy. I'm going to link something. I've been adding more things to my inspiration playlist of videos that I really enjoyed on YouTube and that maybe you might like too, just for inspiration. And I do feel like there's this energy of understanding your connection with your masculine and feminine self, and how everybody has these elements, these characteristics, right? No, gender doesn't matter here. But I am getting a feminine energy here because we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and we have the High Priestess with the Queen of Cups. This could definitely be a collaboration here. So we have three queens with that Three of Cups and the High Priestess. So this kind of came out for you last time. You know, you could be collaborating with like-minded individuals here. There could be an opportunity coming in here. You're able to walk away from something and move into something here. I almost don't even want to clarify that Eight of Wands because I feel like we already did there, but did something flip over? I don't know. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something, an opportunity is coming in here. Thank you, Spirit. With that Wheel of Fortune, We have Justice card and the Four Swords. Yeah, again, it's on this level where it's like something it's like karmic. It's owed to you. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card, this is really fucking intense, Gemini. With the Four Swords, this is like heavy, like karmic justice again. I'm not even like being like, I mean, normally, yeah, like I'm dramatic. I'm a fucking double Gemini, of course, but like I'm never like fake, you know? And that's one thing. Like, I think people, when I first started reading, a lot of people thought I was like being very fake. It's like, this is who I am. It's like people that know me know that I'm like pretty much like, like wild a lot. I mean, but I definitely do have my quiet side. I definitely have my deep, intense side. I definitely have my, emotional side, right? I definitely have my intuitive side. I definitely have my I on my money, money on my mind, right? I know it's mind on my money and money on my mind, but I feel like the way this queen, she's looking at that pentacle and her eye is just laser focused on profit, on wealth, on stability, on not needing. It's like there's just always wealth there. There's always, it's continual, right? And with this illumination energy, I feel like there's something here that's being illuminated. Maybe it's something, I don't know. But again, look, the illumination, right? So this could also be just, I'm getting this with this Four of Swords here, like you could just be coming into again where you're even somebody kind of like me who's just really realizing like you have these intuitive abilities, right? You have these abilities to heal, or you have these abilities to do whatever, right? That has to do with some sort of esoteric spiritual nature, right? And it's kind of like on this higher, also like you're trying to be on this higher vibration. You're trying to get away from negative energy, right? And I feel like you're doing it here, and there's something here also coming in that's like helping you. Yeah, Ace of Swords. I feel like there's clarity here. Like, again, yeah, I feel like you're coming into your element. I think you're really realizing, like, hey, I have something here, and I'm not going to let others tear me down. I feel like you've been rejected a lot here, Jim. Yeah, I'm feeling that now. Okay, I get it. I get it with that strength card. It's like, I feel like this is almost like somebody, wow, okay, this is intense because, you know, my brother wrote a book, and originally the title, it was like basically being separated from the flock, and like as a sheep, like as a small sheep, right? A small animal in need. I don't know what you call, is that an ewe? A small baby sheep, or you could even think of a goat here, whatever, no matter. But wow, this is really fucking intense. You know, this is a very protective energy with that Queen of Wands. It's a very passionate, fiery energy. So all these queens, it doesn't have to necessarily be like you're working with others. This could just be all the different facets of yourself, and you're really just like, you're bringing it all together, right? And you're really realizing, like, I'm this complex person. I'm beautiful. I have talents. I have gifts. I have, you know, I have sorrows, but I have dreams, and I have, you know, these magical qualities, and I want to give to others, and I want to heal others. I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's something coming in where you're going to really be able to help others. So that being said, more about this Queen of Pentacles, more about this Queen of Pentacles. It's beautiful earth energy. Wow, something flew out on the floor, but we have the Lover's card. And it's the Sun, yeah. This is you elevating here. There's a decision here to have some type of epiphany, right? Have some type of growth of character. Have some type of growth in your wealth. It's on a higher vibration, a higher level, right? Again, I feel like it's karmic justice. It's the universe blessing you here. It's fire energy. It's air energy. It's feeding off each other. It's lifting you again. It's almost like I feel like you could almost fly if you really willed yourself to here, Gemini. Like you could even be doing like night travel. Wow, this is Somebody here is really, really gifted. I was hearing Tabitha. I was hearing, what was that other name? I was hearing it. I should have wrote it down. I knew that. Tara. I'm hearing at source. At source. Source. The source. Go to the source. I'm here, like, I also, maybe, like, a grounding chakra, maybe, something here, like, to help ground you in your chakras or something, I'm hearing. But no matter, I feel like I feel like you are elevating here, I feel like you're getting, but let's clarify this Three of Swords and this Seven of Swords here. Wow, okay, so we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, wow, okay, that's major rejection, major heartache, major... There's a separation here on a major level here. There could be a separation here from another person. It could just be something that really you thought was gonna be your sole true purpose. And it turned out it wasn't. Daughter of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Can you give us one more card to clarify, Gemini? Yeah. Ugh, yeah. Nine of Pentacles and the Daughter of Cups, yeah. Somebody didn't I see your worth here, I feel like. I feel like you know your worth here and you need to move away from something. There's something here that really just like, I'm hearing gut-wrenching, like ripped you open and like you just, you're moving away from that. You just have no more to give to that. You're done. And it's interesting that that came out after this, so... I almost feel like maybe there's something coming in here. Maybe you're even like, it's like you're getting an opportunity, you're winning the lottery, whatever, you're getting a contract, but there's something coming in that's allowing you to be able to walk away from this broken heart, right? I think there's like this healing energy here. And this is major with this Nine of Pentacles. Again, it's this wealthy, feminine energy here, but it doesn't matter, male or female, masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. The energy, I feel like, is really balanced here. There's a positive growth, healing energy, one of wealth, one of stability, protection. So more about this Three of Cups energy. More about this Three of Cups. What more can you tell us about this Three of Cups, Spirit? Thank you. The Eight of Swords. More about this energy. More about this energy. Alright, so we have... so wonky. We have the Daughter of Pentacles, the Son of Wands, and the Three of Wands. I'm still getting this energy of like... I feel like there's more than one opportunity here. I feel like there's something going on that you're trying to be, that you're not sure about, or you're trying to protect yourself from, or you're trying to keep at an arm's distance. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. Moon card, Devil. Well, again, there could be the separation energy, right? And that could be it. So you're trying to move away, right, with the Six of Swords from somebody, something, someone. You know, I didn't say this was a money reading per se. I just said an energy reading, just trying to see what Spirit, what messages Spirit has here. Can you give us Gemini's energy here in this? Gemini's energy here? Wow. Okay, I really want to take that card because that flipped around. Another Knight of Pentacles. Okay, more about this energy. I'm almost here like slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, you've been working really hard on something here. Ace of Wands, yeah. I think you kind of always like knew, again, there's like something like maybe you've been working on a project. You've kind of been working in the shadows and the background. You haven't really let a lot of people in. Maybe that's it. Maybe you've been closed off and not letting a lot of people know about what you're doing. You're being really guarded, being really protective of this energy because you feel like there's this major money maker here, right? Yeah, that's it. You know that you have something here, and maybe you were burned in the past here with that Ace of Cups coming out in reverse, and this really protective. That's it. It's like you being secretive and super protective here of your energy. And with this other cup, with this, like, I mean, this queen energy, again, it could just be facets of yourself. You know, it's like very creative, very passionate, very determined, very magical, very clairvoyant. I'm almost getting like almost like this bohemian energy here too with this High Priestess and this Queen of Pentacles, even with this Queen of Cups, right? You know, it's like this very intuitive energy. One more card for Gemini's energy here. One more card for Gemini's energy. But yeah. Wow, Gemini. I really commend y'all. You know, you've been working really hard with this energy here. This is Spirit telling me that y'all have been working so hard. That y'all have been like really laser focused on what you need to do to get to the end goal here: success, stability, feeling like you don't have to worry anymore. You have enough money in the bank, right? You have security. It's not going to be like ripped out underneath you if something happens. It's like this is like guaranteed. Like there's no worries, right? I don't know if it's like in diamonds or whatever. Maybe that's it. Maybe you got some diamonds here. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, there's something here, and I feel like there is this creative energy. I do feel like there's an intuitive, spiritual energy also attached. A lot of wealth energy. There's, look at Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. This is really cool, Gemini. We have a Daughter of Pentacles. I have a Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Lover's card and another Six of Pentacles. With the Moon card and the Ace of Wands, I almost feel like, yeah, with these Eight of Wands coming in, maybe it's like something that's going to come in really abruptly. Maybe you weren't almost like expecting this. Maybe you're kind of like, oh, this isn't, I don't know. I feel like though with this, like maybe with the High Priestess, maybe like less intuitive and being more protective. But whatever the case may be, it doesn't really matter here. In the end here, you're feeling really positive. You know you've put in the hard work. You know you see your end goal in sight, right? You're moving towards it. You're laser focused. That's Gemini. I know a lot of times we have a million projects going on. I've been working on that myself to get more focus. I want to get more focus just on this channel. And things that I want to do to like just, I think I've already mentioned that before, boost the growth, and you know, so it's like that kind of energy, right? Can you give us an outcome for this energy? Can you give us an outcome card for this beautiful energy? I really do feel like this is wow, this is kind of amazing here, Gemini. I don't know what to make of this. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Whoo, Gemini. I mean, there definitely could be a partnership here. So again, take this how this resonates for you. It could be a collaboration, right? Again, with all these threes and all these queens. I feel like there is this partnership energy here. Collaboration, whatever it means to you. This could also just be your energy, like I said before, right? You know, we have a double Queen of Wands, so maybe you have more fire in your chart, right? Maybe you feel like you identify more with that Queen of Wands, but this is still Gemini air energy with that Queen of Swords, right? And it's you balancing these elements of that air energy and that fire energy and really being able to hone in. Yeah, Three of Wands, you're moving ahead. Yeah, Hierophant. This is intense. This is spiritual. Fool, look, a new beginning. Here comes Quimby. Special Pharmacy just messaged me before. We're going to try a new medicine for him. I really like this vet we just saw. We're going to try a new medicine for him, so hopefully it'll keep these eye things to a minimum, the herpes flare up, because that seems to be the main issue right now with him, and it's really uncomfortable, and it's can lead to more eye scarring. He already has scarring. Yeah, and such like that. So anywho, I'm going to leave it here. This is pretty amazing. With the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I am getting, again, partnership energy. There's wealth energy here. You're moving forward, right? It's like you have a plan, and you're looking ahead and seeing that plan come to life and bear fruit, bear fruit basically, because we saw that Pentacles energy. So I just want to thank you all so much for your prayers for Quimby. Yeah, because he's been struggling. It's been rough. He's been battling a couple different things, but we're going to get through this. Okay, y'all. I know Quimby kind of hijacked the reading, and I didn't really want to, rock the boat with him because he's been a little cranky pants, and rightfully so. He's been going through a lot, so I'm not even going to, get mad, of course. But I did want to just come back to the cards for a minute. I just gave him some churro, and I just want to come back to the cards for a minute here because I kind of felt like I left abruptly, just to clarify this beautiful. I feel like there is a beautiful new beginning here, and I realized, remember we had that Ace of Cups come out in reverse for that energy here, but now we have the Ace of Cups here. So I do feel like there's either something coming into balance within self, or you're forming a partnership with somebody else. And it's like what was once, I feel like a broken heart energy again, this broken heart syndrome, is now going to be made whole with this Ace of Cups coming out up right here. And I feel like it's coming in fast with that Eight of Wands energy. We have the Knight of Swords here. We saw that Hierophant. And like I was trying to say, we have the Fool card here. Yeah, Two of Swords, the World card. Look, we have the Empress. So I do feel like there is a fabulous new beginning here. One that you've been working really hard for. One that you've been waiting to do, to take this chance on. And so, yeah, I just think that, you're really ready to, move forward here. I feel like finally, there's been this slow-moving energy, but now things are going to change. And there's this fast-moving energy, right? And things are really, flipping here. More about this Ace of Cups energy. I'm just going to be a little greedy and just want more about this Ace of Cups energy for this outcome energy. More about this Ace of Cups. Okay, so we have the Emperor. So that Spirit just clarifying, yeah, this is a heavy wealth stability energy. This is with the World card here at the bottom of the deck with the Empress. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Strength and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're going to get through this energy of negativity, of doubt, of, remember where I was saying where maybe you feel like people were, you felt like an outsider. I'm getting with that worn boot again energy again. I'm coming back to then that I feel like there's been a long journey of maybe growing up you just felt like an outsider. Maybe you kind of had this gift, but maybe people made you feel like you were crazy because you would say things and they were like, what do you mean? What are you talking about, right? It's like you have visions, you have dreams, you hear things, you see things and then they happen or whatever. Whatever the case may be here, you're a healer, right? That kind of energy. It's a new cycle of you being able to now be in your element, of being able to do those things, make money, right? Feel joy from it, feel happiness, feel success, feel like you are in the power seat. Look at that, Quimby. The Emperor energy. Yeah, you're the Emperor. Which is true because he does pretty much rule the house here. So I'm sorry. It's been a couple stressful days, so I kind of just have to laugh, to kind of let off some steam. And I just love this guy so much. He's such a goofball, and when he doesn't, it's one thing when he's super high energy and he drives me crazy, and then he's another thing when he's not really high energy and lethargic and he's sick, and I'm I don't know what I would do without him. It makes me so sad. So, anywho, I just want to say thank you all again so much for your prayers. And like I said, we're going to try a new medication. And yeah, so back to this Emperor energy. This is more fire energy with that Queen of Wands. I do think this is you. I think it's you. You're fired up, right? You're all ready to go. You have this, you have the money. You have the means. You're ready to, take this next step in your life journey, right? We see that World card. This is a new cycle. It's a new cycle of you being able to be your true, authentic self. That's, I think, what the overall message here from Spirit is. You are being your true, it's like all these, again, it's like all the different facets of yourself, right? Coming together, and now you're celebrating. It's like, yeah, you're the Magician, High Priestess. Again, it doesn't matter, male or female, masculine or feminine. It's all coming together here, and like, you're on your throne. All right, yeah. It doesn't matter, right? Emperor, Empress. Again, holy shit. High Priestess, Magician, doesn't matter. Very freaking powerful energy. Even Quippy, look, Quippy just got up. He didn't even like try and like swat at me. I mean, he's like, even he respects this energy, you know? This is very powerful. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I appreciate y'all so much. Sending so much love and light. Bye.